What's up, y'all? It's the Bro Show. Big Tone in the house just had an eventful Father's Day. All I did was neck flex and chill.
Yeah, Ken the life cultivator. What's up, y'all?
That's your boy Samuel Speaks, man.
Big Rob, y'all. How y'all doing today?
So we gonna cut up today. I don't know fuck
Yeah,
what y'all
already.
say.
That's a given.
But the main topic is brotherhood, and everything we talking about gonna entangle into brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
Starting with how brotherhood get broken behind funky bitches.
Woo!
I know a motherfucker personally used to hook you up with a bitch. You cannot know him too. Hook you up with a bitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you go get the bitch and fuck her. He
No
beat the bitch up.
Oh, man.
No, but he hit you like, yo, you trying to fuck with so-and-so, yo? Yo, yeah.
Trying to get info.
She for you, yo. I'm gonna hook that shit up for you, right? Tell her to meet you
How the nigga do, yo?
at the spot. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, she don't call you no fucking more. You're like, damn, what the fuck that? Like, this bitch pop out with some new Reeboks on. I mean, that's from the last shit we was talking about.
Yeah, yo.
Pop out with the Reeboks on. You're like, damn.
It's funny though,
Yo,
yo.
did that?
Because you ever tell a nigga, you know, of course it's back in the day shit. You ever tell a nigga about a broad that you just rapping to, you ain't even get it yet. Next thing you know,
Assault.
the bitch call you like, hey, you telling everybody you deal with me and all this type of shit. I'm like, yo, that's some sucker
No,
shit,
I'm gonna
yo.
give you one better. My 9th grade year at Walbrook, right? You know that Southwestern and Walbrook was combined. Get up there. I thought I ain't know nobody, right? So my chick I was dealing with in middle school, that was her first year up there too. She asked me about this dude. I'm firing him up and shit, cause yo was a corny ass dude, but yo was like in the 12th grade or some shit.
I know this.
in our French class, right? So I get to school the next day. This nigga come in the classroom like, yo, who the fuck named Kenny in here? That nigga went to each individual nigga like, yo, your name Kenny, yo? It's like, no. I'm like, oh shit, I'm next. Your name Kenny, yo? Yeah, that's me. You had a lot of little funny shit to say, didn't you, yo? I'm like, I don't even know what you talking about, bro. Oh, you don't know her? Damn! She did me like that?
Dirty.
Needless to say, Poplar Groves, they prevailed, because when I was getting ready to get my ass whipped, niggas came from out of everywhere. Is that Keno? Hey, yo, fuck that shit. Yeah, that shit, they say.
No, I ain't gonna lie, yo. When I was up Walbrook, right, I had a cheat code. And the nigga don't even know it, and he amongst us right now. I'm like, yo, you know the nigga Sam? Yeah, I know Sam. All right, enough said. Motherfuckers did.
You ain't have to
no,
say
yo.
nothing else.
Oh, what's up, yo? Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? That's like a bro of mine, man. And Sammy knew him too. He was somewhere on a bus stop. He gonna get mad at me because he gonna know what we talking about. He gets drunk and tell this story all the time. Where he was on a bus stop, an Emerson Avenue dude comes up, takes his gun from him.
Oh shit, yeah, I heard about that.
Takes his gun from him. I was like, yo, don't tell anybody.
Say it again. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I was like, yo, don't tell anybody else this motherfucking story, yo. How did a nigga take a gun from you? Then later on, you get it back. And you know why he got it back? The brother amongst us.
Oh man,
That's crazy.
Yeah, you know.
Yo, what made me come up with the topic was, yo, because over the weekend, like, yo, I like, I be trying to tell people, yo, don't be one dimensional in your life, yo. Like, don't be afraid what the fuck what other people think about you. Like, get out your fucking comfort zone and do shit. You know, like I DJ, I hang with a bunch of DJs, so that's like one of my brotherhoods. And then you know I got niggas I was in the street with, I got a brotherhood with them. Then I got niggas I went to school with, niggas I used to break dance with. You know, I got my group of niggas that I ride my UTVs and ATVs and shit with. So it's like every one of them is like I'm a different person in every group. You know what I'm saying? It's like some people get with like a group of dudes and they don't know how to be something different. It's like they lock themselves into like some gang shit or just the hood shit or just, you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean when I say one dimensional. Don't be one dimensional, yo. You missing out on so much in life by putting yourself in a box like that. You know what I'm saying? Go out and do some other shit because that's the only way you're gonna get different brotherhoods. There ain't nothing wrong with having different sets of brothers, man, because you need them. I learned a lot from being around and observing other people. You know, I watch shit come out, like, cause everybody when I was in the street, everybody used to be like, "Yo, why you hang with them niggas?" These niggas was non-threatening. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas didn't understand that though. Like, and they was my mans and all. They was really like my homeboy. They wasn't into what the fuck I was into, so I could go around them, and I didn't have to worry about watching my fucking back and, you know what I mean, niggas trying to set me up or doing dumb shit. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I was always protective of them, the same way I am with any of my brothers. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what though, Sammy, yo? It took me a long time, right, to realize being a square is cool, yo.
Ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
It took you a long time, right? I ain't put nobody names out there, but we remember this conversation though, because I was telling you a certain dude. that's my man. You know what I mean? He my man, you know. But I remember when we was younger, shit was like that. I got a hard time because like some dudes from this group that I deal with would come around my way and niggas be like, "Yo, what the fuck, yo? Why you there? Yo, that's your man, yo? Like, yo, shut the fuck up." I mean, everybody don't gotta be a gorilla.
Yeah.
You know, so.
But sometimes them type of dudes, especially that dude, they try to play the part.
They be
like, you ain't had to come and try to play the part.
Man. You ain't really
be who you are, man.
You act like you tell. That's just like me. I always tell niggas I don't fit the profile. Like, I don't fit the profile to the niggas that you look up to and you think that's somebody. But at the same time, I'm really some fucking body. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can try it if you want. You know, you fuck around and you find out. You just.
But what I get tired of, yo, is why don't motherfucker get around me and want to talk about all these war stories and shit, man? Like, yo, that shit. And I cut a nigga off. Man, how's your health?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yo, how your kids, man?
I just had a falling out with somebody about that, man. It's like, and it's crazy because I got all kind of homeboys. I'm the type of dude, I don't put people in positions where they gonna fail me, right? So I'm not gonna take my homeboys that I know ain't going to rumble to a club where it's gonna
have to get it in.
So I forget if I fuck around, start fighting, and they run. Now I gotta be mad at them. You know what I'm saying? But that's my fault for taking them there. I got homeboys that steal. I don't bring them to my house. Some of my day ones,
I know that's not what they about. You know what I'm saying? But they know that's like, if something happened, I don't need y'all. Y'all go ahead. I'm good. Like, you know what I mean?
Like Onyx said a long time ago, right? What it was on his second album. No, first album. It's a difference in a bitch ass nigga and a punk motherfucker. A bitch ass nigga gonna talk shit, get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Knowing he ain't built like that. A punk motherfucker just gonna run off the top. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? But
there's certain shit I don't even expect from certain people, yo, because that's not their character.
A lot of niggas should do what Trey did. Trey knew he wasn't built.
That's what I'm saying. Like, be who you are. Niggas say that's, yo, I ain't with that shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, don't try to fucking show off for me.
You see niggas loading up.
I seen niggas try to show off for another nigga and wind up in jail and get themselves killed.
But you know, sometimes it's the pressure, man. Like, and see, a lot of times you talking about dudes who, when they got off the steps, they ain't have no rank.
Yeah.
So they had to latch on and build their rank. Like, you mean, because of your father and your uncles and your cousins, you automatically come off the steps with nothing to prove. You know what I'm saying? But they gotta make an identity. You know what I mean? And sometimes you take a step back and look at that homeboy and look where he was at. Oh yeah, that he one of them.
But see, at the end of the day, man, the motherfucker gotta sit back and look like, let me out of the car, dope. Let me out.
Yo, let me out.
Ain't nothing wrong with that shit, yo. I got
don't understand it.
I got a bunch of homeboys though that started getting high, like when we was in elementary school. And like to this day, when I see them, they always say, "Yo, you was the only nigga that said fuck all of it." I said, "Man, I'm not doing that shit. Well, fuck how slick y'all think that shit look. I'm not doing that shit." You know what I'm saying? Most everybody, but his other niggas was in the clique. You only did it because the nigga that you was scared of, he did it. And then it's like, oh, he called you a chump. Oh, fuck, he called me a chump all he wants to. My mouth ain't bleeding. You know what I'm saying? Don't put your fucking hands on it. That's the only thing
I was an idiot. I just wanted to try because it said make your dick real hard. I was dumb.
I don't even make fun of new dudes that stay in their lane, man. That's sucker shit.
That's what you supposed to do.
You're a grown man. That's it. Silly as it's
Say that shit again, Ken.
Hey, you're a grown man.
Grown man, yo.
And I'm not here to pass judgment. Who the fuck am I to pass judgment? I don't want nobody judging me for
at this point,
you're not out here to impress either.
Right.
Like, man, I don't give a fuck about no nigga.
And it's funny because it's like you get around dudes and everybody tough. I don't do shit in crowds. I don't like that.
Wait a minute, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Please speak on that shit.
We talked about this couple
weeks ago. It's been so many niggas that I can't name names because, you know what I mean? A lot of niggas still active. And niggas look at them like they tough, but they not fucking tough. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that I'm tough. I ain't never going to tell you that I'm tough. I'm a fucking man. I live in reality. I'm not dumb. I'm not going to fucking jump out there with niggas got guns and I'm going to fight. But at the same time, I am going to fight. I'm a fighter. I don't fuck what's going on, who doing what. I'm going to get it in. And I might not even look like I'm not even worried about it. Like, I'm not
throwing up no fist, though.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the sad part. Unless we run across somebody in our age bracket.
So it's just coming out the time period I come out, it's just my coming up was different. You know what I'm saying? I had to fight. I was the light curly haired pretty motherfucker, so I had to fight no matter what. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I was short. So
and you had a Kashif hair, dude. Yeah, get that Kashif, yo.
But it's like as I got older, of me being around certain niggas, this is what I'm talking about as far as like brotherhood, because I always wind up in a certain situation because maybe I was with some street niggas and then did some street shit, but then I might have been with some breakdance niggas and saw the street niggas. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then that's when the judgment comes. That's why I say I don't fit the profiles. And niggas looking like, oh, yo, with them niggas, yo, like, you know what I mean? But don't come over here with that bullshit.
You know what?
That's going to go down. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, we gotta learn this. We gotta get past this shit where we so judgmental against each other.
Say that shit again, Sam. Because the judging the book by its cover shit don't fly, like, man. Instance, that shit crazy.
You didn't. Well, you seen me DJ before, but it's like most motherfuckers to see, man. They be like, yo, this nigga DJ. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about all the street niggas. Be like, yo, you fucking DJ? Like, yeah, nigga, I can DJ. Like, what the fuck? You ain't supposed to have no kind of skill. Because most niggas one-dimensional. They just want throwing their designer and being a slick, calm fucking bitch. That's their whole extent of their life.
Yo? Oh, yeah, that's some bitch ass shit. Yo,
exactly.
Yo?
I'm going to start with this.
You build cars? Oh, that's some bitch ass shit. Yo, you better sell these cokes.
I'm going to start with this, though, right? Like, I was always the biggest dude in the clique, so I had to know how to fight because he always the one to get hit first.
Well, I know me. I'm going straight.
You know what I'm saying? But then,
that's what every father teaches you to do.
A motherfucker would see me, tattoos, bald head, and all that. Nigga play a nice melody on a guitar. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I was in a band.
What did I say?
I don't care.
Yo, nigga, I was in a fucking band doing shows. Niggas do not I was singing at the
because he make pies better than bitches. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Don't be one-dimensional. Yo, you miss out on so much.
Yeah, I'll change your alternator, wash my hands, and make you a great ass pie.
So do you think we can walk up on this motherfucker and slap him because he make pies?
But that's what I'm saying. It's like we gotta get away from that. And when I'm gonna spin this into the brotherhood. if the niggas around you not allowing you to be your fucking self, you need to get the fuck away from them.
Yeah, they're not for you.
My friends will tell you, I'm gonna fuck with none of them think about me. I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do when the fuck I wanna do it.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
That's how a real man gonna be.
Everything in my life
That's how
is based off that principle, son.
Yeah,
what I wear, shoes I buy, anything. The way I shave my face.
I'm
whatever.
being me. If you see me doing anything, I'm being me. I ain't did nothing that I ain't been doing my whole fucking life.
It's crazy that we even had to talk about this. Cause, I mean, the world just judgmentalism off.
Yo, it's so crazy.
If
like
I got love for you.
It's so crazy
it's
because
it ain't ever gonna change.
You get ridiculed for being yourself. You know what I mean? Because so many people, and I tell people this all the time, like a lot of people are caught up in public perception. People are too busy concerned about what this motherfucker think, that motherfucker think. Well, I don't give a fuck about what nobody think. I'm gonna do me and move how I move.
That's why you used to have a corner full of niggas with New Balance and white tees on.
We caught up in the scheme. We caught up in the scheme that the system gave to us.
With the lighter thing hanging too.
All of this, like, think about it, man. Our culture is lighting the internet up. Because we got the most disrespectful culture and people love negativity. You know what I'm saying? We call each other dummies and stupid.
Negativity.
You know what I'm saying? I had a dude in a program washing his clothes. He got his son boxing on the bag. I'm like, who taught you those moves? He was like, I taught myself. Father, like, tell him who really taught you, dummy. And then on first thought, I'm like, yo, your son. But then I'm like,
that's their talk.
That's just the way they talk. You know what I'm saying?
That's the same
you gotta
way,
pull
like
away,
saying,
man. You gotta pull away from this negative shit.
We used to call slick, fucking yo. Like it's basically the same shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's dead generation.
Hold up, yo. We gotta rewind the tape. Our shit represented some king type shit though. It was like, hey, what's up, big man? Or,
big homie.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
it was speak up. Motherfucker ain't call me no
that go to not having a sense of self when I was speaking down there at the center with Kendall on that. Like, cause you goes into not being one dimensional. Nigga, don't be scared to go and on the internet and research some shit and find out about some shit. Because you'll start to learn that words have power. They cast spells. So you keep saying dummy, that's what the fuck you gonna be, a fucking dummy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that though. Cause people think it's something wrong with that. It's like a motherfucker want say from this show, they wanna go and get on my Instagram and they want or be my Facebook friend. They gonna look at my post and be like, this nigga crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because of the shit that I post, nigga, I'm all over the place because I'm not one-dimensional. I know too much shit. I'm knowledgeable. I sit in the fucking house
you don't hold
the majority of the day, and I'm learning shit, nigga. And I try to teach it, and I gotta be that way, be multifaceted like that because I have so many different sets of people that I fuck with. So it's like I gotta say something funny for the motherfuckers that know I am funny sometimes. I gotta say some smart shit because the motherfuckers know I'm smart. Then I gotta say some fucking militant shit because niggas know I'm militant. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm all of these motherfuckers wrapped up in one. I'm not just this one short little
one thing I'm glad you didn't say.
You know what I'm saying?
Whereas though I don't dumb myself down for anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like
I got a name.
Hold up. We live in a society where they have tricked men into wearing a purse and skirts and shit.
That shit like that.
And they put it on.
That's the whole scheme.
Make it fashionable.
This the crazy part.
That's the whole scheme of that I'm talking
If you
about.
go on my Facebook page and go back a couple years, nigga, we was doing that shit in the 80s, yo. 85, 86, nigga. I got my Bally's on. I got my fucking Gucci fucking clutch bag. Like, this shit is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Niggas act like they doing something new. That's just like when I told niggas last week, I got fucking cars older than you niggas. I'm not fucking playing, nigga. I got jewelry in the house from the 90s, nigga. Y'all, it's like, y'all not doing nothing new. None of this shit is slick. So that's why you see me and I kind of like dress down. I don't do like what everybody think is to be slick. It's not like I can't do it or I don't want to do it. I've done it already. It don't mean shit. It's not gonna give you no fucking superpowers. I don't need the bitches. I got a wife. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't need to do all of that shit. Yeah,
He ain't mean it.
You know what I'm
just
saying?
being
But it's
passionate.
like, and then on top of that,
he just speaking from the heart.
but then on top of that, I'm around different brothers that none of my clique of brothers that I fuck with, they not on none of that.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not in competition with nobody. I don't gotta come outside and with the shit.
That's just like motherfuckers will come around me. Oh man, I know you still, you do blah blah blah. I said, man, I know some plugs for some jobs, man. That's about all I know.
You know something that's crazy, man. Maybe
My
it's just
jewelry
me
from back
being-
then, I sniffed it in the 90s. I don't have
Maybe it's just crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy, but every decade of my life gave me a personality that I still run with.
And
You know what I'm
all of
saying?
them motherfuckers
And I'm
wrapped
all
up
of
in
them.
one.
I'm all of those people.
Depending on whatever the situation may be, one of them motherfuckers is going to surface.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like everything you do is like riding a bike. You never forget who the fuck you
That's
are.
why I love chameleons, man.
It's like Kenny. That's who my family know. They know Kenny with the EY at the end.
Man,
Then in the street, it's
I
Kendo.
be talking slick to somebody, and then the
And
Mexican
Sean
call, and they
Stone
be like, "Yo,
knew him
what
as
the fuck
Kenny-O.
just happened?"
It's a nigga, yo.
We ain't even know what that was back then. We just knew that it wasn't right.
Yeah.
Niggas went to the babysitters with me, and he was just
Kenny-O.
he just used to float across the floor. He call he Kenny. He want to play and shit.
But you didn't know you had a brotherhood with him. You had a
I
brotherhood.
I didn't have a brotherhood with Sean Stone.
I had one
Wasn't
cousin.
me.
Every time we played superheroes, this nigga want to be Wonder
Oh God.
Woman.
Wait,
Dang, that's how my cousin was. He always was baking cakes and
we
sewing.
knew when we was young that nigga wasn't gonna be right.
I
We
ain't
knew
even
that
gonna
shit.
say
That
what
nigga
my
had on
cousin
a
did.
red cape and all that shit. They take the towel down, red cape, motherfucker. Cousin told
spinning
me, I
around
wonder where the
too.
fuck he at.
That
Yo,
nigga spinning around too. and shit.
yo that nigga was wild as shit.
This is my last sword of truth. Ah!
hey, yeah.
Booty.
Oh man.
Yeah, he grew
But
up,
the
he
thing
grew
about
up
it,
right
man,
into one of them motherfuckers.
And
too.
it's like me per se, I take brotherhood serious, and like y'all were mentioning, like I know niggas from everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I was just always that dude. I mean, I had a couple people that didn't like me for various reasons and stuff like that.
That's a given.
You know what I'm saying? But
I come with the
I could go in the Junction, niggas showed me love. I go to Pennsylvania Avenue, niggas showed me love. I go over East. I had family everywhere. Park Heights, everywhere, the projects. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't one of them dudes like, we can't walk right here.
I never understood that.
I ain't never had
Our neighborhoods, believe it or not,
Never
were
understood.
really like sworn enemies when we were coming up. Harlem and Dukeland, Papa Grove and Riggs. But motherfuckers around his way looking, yo, you going around there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's, man,
We
I ain't got
chilling.
nothing to do with that
We
shit.
gonna
Yo,
fuck
I actually used to
somebody.
get in arguments
Yeah,
and
exactly.
damn near fist fights because of where I was from and then where I might wind up at. Damn, yo, you down there with them? Yeah, like, nigga, I know everybody. I'm not
But
never
tell me
gonna
this,
box
a
myself.
lot of
in.
them
Why would I
dudes
box
still
myself
stuck
in?
right there.
A lot of them ain't even make it, my nigga.
One dimension. That's like he said.
I
One
ain't even
dimensional,
make it.
man.
One thing that I can speak as far as on all us sitting right here. We were niggas that didn't have to stay in our hood. Niggas made they bones wherever the fuck they went. Like a nigga can go any fucking where in the city and you cool with multiple groups of niggas because you wasn't one dimensional. You knew how to step outside your hood, and that shit is real. Like when a nigga call you, the fuck you doing up there with them?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Like,
My
but just
niggas
like
up
you
there.
come back to go hang around your way and niggas mad because you went somewhere else.
Yeah.
I was a dude, yo,
Girl
when you go to school, your
Shit
class
crazy.
is derived of a whole bunch of different
neighborhoods.
Different
Yeah.
And they was
hoods.
all my mans. Like I'm over Winchester apartment, down over. I'm all over the place because they my homeboys.
Like, my man Walkie that G on Facebook. Met him in school. Okay, I'll be around anyway chilling. You know what I'm saying? Might have pulled a couple stones out. You know what I'm saying? I was just that nigga. I just kept ready on me. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never, niggas rock with me because I never had ill intent against motherfuckers.
Mhm.
And motherfuckers recognize a solid nigga. You know what I'm saying? I never do nothing lying or just
trying to fit in.
Bullshit.
Like I said
Yeah.
before, the most important thing is not having no expectations and putting your just putting your people where they need to be so they won't fail you. For
Because
real,
if you act like that,
you know how your
them
man's
kind
in
of
them
niggas
is,
you
so
was
you don't
just
put them in
talking about,
situations.
those the type of niggas that put
they police come get your ass.
But they the niggas. Look, yeah.
No, I'm serious, man.
They the niggas
I
that
got
put
niggas
they
to save my
manhood
life,
up
yo,
for
just
grabs,
because that I
yo.
was cool with them. Like niggas, I never disrespect nobody, never shitted on nobody, never did. Like I see my man, I don't give a fuck what the fuck I was doing. If that's my man, I fuck with. I'm going to show him some love. We that well, rap or whatever, you know what I mean? And nigga, I ain't even gonna lie, Pop and fucking Grove never did that shit. I had a library on the back of my seat, and they wasn't no fucking books. And motherfucking knockers grabbed me, and my man pulled up in a uniform car and was like, "Yo, that's my man, yo, let him go."
Damn
Nigga,
it.
you talking about nigga? When I seen him like a couple
Nigga.
years later, we talked about that shit in New Orleans. He's like, nigga, I knew you had shit. I'm like, nigga, I had like 10 joints on the back.
But I ain't even
Nigga,
gonna say
I
that.
was
And I had them
over.
wrapped in like paper, like books. They looked like books was on the back.
I was
Oh, so they
over.
never even got a
Hear
chance
me
to
out.
look.
This is my first marriage, right? I was
I
out
think I'd
in
have quit after
Colombia.
that day. I'd have dropped them off and started going to church or something.
Look, right?
That would have fucked me up. I would have had the shit.
I'm coming from Colombia, balling on 70. Still balling when you get down there to about a parking ride. Trooper pulled me over, right? I'm like, oh, fuck. I was doing like $110. Because I had to hurry up and get home before somebody else got home first. So, yo pulls me over and shit, man. And he like, take your fat ass arm out of the car and all this shit.
Damn.
It
was leaking.
Nah, it was a nigga that was in my class. I'm like, yo, I'm glad I never cracked on this motherfucker, yo.
I'm trying to tell you.
In
man.
Baltimore?
Down there, he was a state trooper though. You know
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
saying?
No, Leaky did that shit to me. I mean,
I was like, yo, the fuck?
yeah, he was a police officer. He hit me on the loud horn and everything. Jump out the car, run up on my window, was like, yo, you ain't know I was the police, did you, yo? I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? I'm saying, I'm thinking I did
Shout
something.
out to them brothers, man.
Yeah,
They
shout out
doing-
to all y'all doing.
They doing good, man.
Yes, they are.
But
They
man,
my
And
Guys,
it's
guys.
crazy because they the
Juan,
niggas that I be talking
Leaky.
about. Like niggas, you look down on niggas. You think they
Kevin,
weak or
Kenyatta,
something like that.
all them
man.
niggas.
And
Shit,
here
not
it is,
them
these
dudes.
niggas that went and made a motherfucking life on some other shit.
Nah, them dudes would
You know
beat
what
your
They
ass.
would beat your ass. Every one of the hood ain't fuck with them.
Yeah,
I mean, they stayed in their lane. They came out
Because
a
everybody
little
don't
bit,
realize that everybody
Man.
not supposed to be doing with everybody. Yo.
They,
But you know what else?
All
Nobody
them
ain't
were
fuck
cool,
with them.
man. They were real cool
Hell
because
yeah.
you knew, yo, if you fuck with one, I remember a dude tried Kawan. Actually, what's up, Kawan? You probably watching. Dude caught himself, whatever, but Kawan was like, yo, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know what time
Shout out
it
to
is.
the L's. I
Yo,
mean, all them
trying
guys is
to
my man.
listen to everything. Yo, this. Boom! Looked like he got shot. I said,
Yeah,
yo,
they fathers was in the karate real heavy too. Like, yeah, niggas,
All of them
niggas
box.
learn early.
But that's what
They
that go
they
to
had
when I
hands.
say don't fit the profile. It's a lot of niggas out here don't fit the profile, but niggas be out here. You gonna fuck around and you gonna find the fuck out. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you, yo. One thing I learned, yo, because I did a bunch of individual sports. And like you talking like the karate and shit, and they always tell you don't underestimate no fucking body. You know what I'm saying? No fucking body.
But you know
if the
something,
dude
though, son?
stand in your face and real calm and say, if you hit me again, I'll be forced.
Yo, listen. It's also a flip side to that shit.
Your demise.
It's a flip side. It's a flip side to that shit. It's people that will hold grudges against you because you may have cracked on them.
Yeah,
Really,
There's
really
some
hard.
niggas really
man.
out here.
There's some
mad at
tender
you.
dick ass niggas. I'm talking about that as adults that may have seen you and be like,
I know.
yo,
I know a couple
you
niggas that
cracked on
became
me
police.
real hard, yo.
I
When
remember
I was in school, yo, I hated that shit.
Two niggas I
You be
knew
like,
that became
Oh, we
police.
adults now, yo.
And they said the word. They told they gonna get me nutty. I'll never forget that shit, yo. Them niggas was mad at us, yo, because we was in the street and they. I don't know what the fuck what the beef was, but we ain't never bothered them niggas. It's just they said
They was just jealous. They was just the nigga eating the banana and shit in belly. So out of them niggas, man, I hate them dudes.
As
They just
adults,
be eating bananas,
me
ready to
and
get it.
Keno could walk somewhere and people will see us and start fixing themselves up.
Oh hell yeah! I
I'm
used to
like,
tell
yo.
niggas tomorrow your day. I'm gonna wear your ass out tomorrow.
And we used to set people up, crack on each other.
They get them involved.
They get them involved
so
and
they
then
be like,
wear their
what
ass
are you
out.
laughing at? Look at your shoes. Your mother gets stamps.
But you can't worry about the man. You know, I got to a point in my life that I realized that I was the angry kid, and I hurt a lot of feelings with the mean shit I said. You know, I apologize to people. Some people didn't want the apology, and that's on them. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I did what I was supposed to do.
Because
So,
I've
it's
had
no
words,
pressure on me.
I've had words with motherfuckers right now in my adult life, man, with motherfuckers that would address you about what you said to them when you was in school, man. I'm talking about
I'm gonna
high
tell you
school
something else.
and middle.
I'm gonna tell you something else. People be mad at you
Everybody
about.
thinks I'm cool and they love my
People will remember that you told them some shit and it came true in their life, and they be mad at you because it came true in their life.
They're gonna check you off like.
I don't know. I was cool with everybody. Every school I went to, I ain't had no problems.
Yeah, like
not unless it got into. Let me see. When I was at Garrison, we got into the Bella Garrison. But then that was some bullshit. Then we got into at Carver. It was some niggas used to be with Gleek and them. But you know what I mean? And then there's like some Char Hill. Then other niggas used to come from other schools.
Like Herb, you went to school with Herb.
Herb, my motherfucking man.
Herb, my man, 20 grand. A lot of niggas.
He
lived
the
right
type of
across the
person
street from me.
that
But I hated him when he fucked my bitch.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you like that. He's the type of person when I say don't fit their profile. You wouldn't think because Herb don't talk much, don't say much. Don't fuck with him because he gonna fight. And then, you know what I mean? You stand around your bitch too long.
Yeah.
Man, look,
I grew up with him. You know what I'm saying? He lived right across the street from me, so I knew how he get down. And I come from the type of neighborhood, if you had to know how to throw knuckles, man.
It's like I was saying, it's like some people take people like him the wrong way because they think because he's quiet or something, he don't say nothing.
That shit.
He ain't into everything everybody else into.
Heard one of the show a G in my, you know what I'm saying? A G in my book.
Remember one time down Calverton, man, we got out. It was a half a day. We got out, and I ain't gonna say the dude's name. It's a dude. It was one dude from each one of the neighborhoods I was with. Winchester, Emerson Avenue, and I'm from Poplar Road. We go see these chicks. So we down there, we get down there, and some other dudes show up to see these same chicks.
We had that
they called them earlier.
So the one dude in their little crew, he had a gun on, and he was saying a whole bunch of slick shit. And we just chilling. And my man from Winchester Apartments, he was slick talking. Like, oh yeah, this, that, and the third. You know, slicked us out of the whole situation. We got up out of there. Man, we got to school the next day. That whole Calverton lot was packed with niggas. We came out and I looked. I'm like, what the fuck? And the niggas like, hey, Keno, which door that nigga come out of, yo? I'm like, he get ready to come out that door right there. Man, that dude came out. It was a summertime dude too, man. They beat that dude. It was dust everywhere. The police was trying to get in and get that dude, man. It was no use. They beat they tore the fur off that nigga.
That happened with me down there, man. Got into it with a dude. I ain't gonna say his name, but rest in peace. We all ended up being cool and shit. Anyway, nigga Keith and shit. Keith Parker. Them dudes, they had banked me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. So I go around the way, tell dudes, all right, well, we're gonna come up there tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because at the time, I can say his name, man. Eubanks, he was going to Carver. Yo, came outside. All I seen was they like questioning him. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, yo, did you such and such? Man, when you touch him, such and such. Yo, just like, all right, cool, yo. Boop, first time I ever seen a nigga spin get knocked out. Yo, it was a knockout artist, yo. I mean,
Calverton was.
that's why I always rock.
crazy.
Yo, my neighborhood, man, we always looked at each other's
Yo,
family.
you realize
man.
how
I learned a lot. From
niggas was getting a lot of money when we was in Calverton.
Yeah.
Like dudes had Benzes in middle school. Like that, yo, that time, that was a crazy time, yo.
That's how I told
Like,
motherfuckers
Lil
when I
Block
got put out
Ricky,
of
yo was getting money when we was in elementary school.
Niggas
Man,
had
get high
big cars
now,
and
but-
couldn't even get a license.
I
yet.
told niggas,
Yeah.
man, I got put out of Garrison and they sent me down Booker T. Washington. Nigga.
Oh my god. My
That
little
I
cousin
tell
went to
people this
Booker T.
story
That-
all the time. That shit remind me of Lean On Me in that bitch.
That was
Yo,
Murphy
I
Homeschool.
swear to
That
God,
shit
yo,
is terrible.
Wow.
that shit
That
was
was
off.
Bruce Manners.
Bruce
school.
Man.
Yo, listen, nigga.
Bruce
Child,
Man.
Niggas sitting in
It
class
was.
with big jewelry, beepers going off and shit. You sitting in there. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, look old as shit. Niggas like, hey, look, I gotta go. And they leaving out of class and all type. It
Yeah,
was
my little
crazy
cousin went
down
to
there,
Booker
yo.
T. That was crazy. That was
Booker
a crazy
T.
school.
Booker T was crazy, yo. Booker
That was a
T
different
crazy.
time period, yo. We
Yeah.
went to school
It
back then, yo. A lot of niggas was doing it, yo.
Yo, we played lacrosse. Man, we had to go to like Pimlico and play. It was a fight kicking off. Like it wasn't
Nah,
no one
nigga,
time we
had to
was
go to
leaving.
Harlem Park.
Oh yeah,
Harlem Park
another
too.
one.
They
But
was
we went to
hitting us with
Pimlico
shit.
and they was throwing beer bottles at our bus. Like
Right.
the glass was busting, cutting people up. We trying to get the windows up. Like they was crazy. Green Spring was crazy as shit.
Niggas love
Harlem
to go.
Park.
Niggas love to go to Rolling Park, yo.
Tell you a little situation like as far as my neighborhood, what made me stop being one dimensional and like being so loyal to like niggas in my hood. So when we was young, niggas used to do dumb shit. We used to walk the rhythm skate, walk to the harbor. Like,
Damn, rhythm
I mean,
skate.
We used to do all
Shit.
kinds of dumb
Mhm.
shit.
I used
But-
to do that shit.
My neighborhood
That shit was fun because you saw what was
it
on
was
the way.
the neighborhood was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was sectioned off, but it was crazy. So this is during the time when niggas first started getting high. So it was like, you had a couple older niggas that was there, little clique, and you was like, you know what I mean? I was like coming up under them niggas. And it was two situations. One was the first time I got hit in the head with a bat. I got banked by Gwen Oak niggas, right? Because we in 4604. I'm chilling with the broad. These niggas get in a fight and they beat up somebody from Glen Oak. So, whole time, I used to walk from 4604. I walk down fucking Liberty Heights, go down Garrison Midway, and come down. So by the time I'm walking with some niggas from the village. They do the old school move and say, yo, they flag the police, get the police, take them home. I'm like, yo, I'm walking. I get the Midway. See a nigga that was in my class from Glen Oak. Same out the corner of my eye, grab a bottle. So, by the time I get the fuck around, I get across the street, I'm fighting them niggas, and big ass nigga. And I'm saying this because I seen the nigga the other day. And it's something about karma in life, yo. You never gotta get revenge on no fucking body.
If you live long enough,
Life
you
is
see it.
not a game. All of these niggas I seen, yo, their life is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They done been through a bunch of shit, and I don't hold no grudges against niggas.
It was a nigga used to pick on
like
us
when I
we
see
was
niggas,
little.
I speak.
seen
I
it
make
like
it
this.
make it known, like nigga, what up? Like
That's what you get.
I make it known, like nigga, what up? What's going on with you? You good with life? I want you to see how I am now versus how you are now. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of nigga I am. I put that
about
shit
the
in
end
your
game.
face. You know what I mean? And
It's definitely about the
the second time was I got shot. Same situation. I wasn't even fucking with them
Getting
niggas. I
shot
was like, I'm not
once.
even gonna keep fucking with these niggas. And same type of situation. And I get shot. I got shot in my neck. And then it just dawned on me, like, you showing so much loyalty because you thinking shit like that happened to you. You come around with it's like niggas don't be really having your back, yo. So that's when you go find your brotherhood. You go find your tribe, the niggas that you supposed to be with. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that's gonna help you watch your back, and it ain't always about some street shit all the time. You know
If
what
I
I mean?
can't learn real shit from you, I don't want to be around you, yo.
The hood only love you until you elevate above it.
That's
Yeah.
it. And I was always
And
one of
then
the
even
niggas,
sometimes that's sketchy because
They
niggas hate
resent you.
That's why a lot
They
of
resent you
niggas
because
gotta stay
the
there.
whole
I'm
hood
gonna get
wants you
to
to
the
take
next
them,
level.
take them
Whatever
with you.
I say I want to manifest in my life, I'm going to do that. So as I'm doing it and evolving, I'm watching the group of motherfuckers that I'm around because everybody is not going to be
Gonna root
happy
for you,
about
no.
whatever the fuck that you doing. So that's why you need that brotherhood because sometimes it's a combination lot. You guys set this nigga on the side, put this nigga up, put this nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta keep constantly interchanging that shit.
You see, that's why niggas probably didn't understand why a nigga ain't gonna come to you 7 times and buy an 8 ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you
Man,
ain't.
this nigga had rules,
Man,
man.
you not trying to advance.
We ain't doing that, son.
Listen,
We ain't doing that petty
His
shit, son.
rule-
If you ain't going
sit you-
up with me, nigga,
listen.
get the fuck, go fuck with this nigga.
He
Yo,
sit
you don't
you-
get that shit
He
from
sit
over
you
there,
down.
nigga.
I remember he gave me that vitamin that day, and we passed the statute of limitation. Y'all gonna say, look, y'all. My price is too cheap and my shit too good. You can buy the same thing twice, but if you come back a third time trying to get the same thing, I ain't selling it to you. Straight up. And I was like, all right, yo, when I come back, I'm gonna make sure I come correct. I ain't coming back short-handed. He was like, I'm just telling you, Robbie, I ain't going to. You'll see.
Nah, he had the shit the color of Kenny shirt.
Yes. Popcorn, too.
You just,
shit was
I'm not,
crazy.
I wasn't gonna allow no fucking bullshit around me, yo. Like, if you ain't coming up, nigga, cause I know I'm going up. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, if I'm going up, I don't want the niggas around me still doing petty shit.
Right.
I'm gonna ask
Like,
you this.
cause when I get up, then you mad at me cause I'm up.
Let me ask you this. Do you
Y'all don't
remember?
remember I used to tell niggas, I'm gonna get mine. I'm here to get mine. I'm gonna make sure you get yours, but I'm
Hold
here
on.
to get
Hold on.
mine.
Let me ask
I'm
you
gonna
this.
get mine on the back end.
Shit.
Let me ask you this. Do you? I'm sure you remember the times of trying to solidify a brotherhood with the
Oh, yeah,
wrong
shit, nigga.
people.
Mm.
We've all done that.
It was
Hanging out with
I'm
people
not
that
even
ain't
gonna
no
lie to
good
you, yo.
for you.
I was doing so
Shit.
much.
But
can
you
do that
use
with
what
your-
you get.
You can
from
do
it.
that with your
I was
blood.
doing so much, and like I said, I didn't fit the profile because niggas.
Jesus.
Like I used to catch
Christ.
the bus, nigga, and with a backpack.
You know who I
You know what I'm
solidified the
saying?
brotherhood with that wasn't right. You was down that motherfucker. You know. Damn, yo,
See,
that
my
shit
thing
crazy.
is, even if he was a no good, back in my day, if he was a no good nigga, but he could easily get the bitches, I was rolling with him because I just wanted to fuck some hoes. Not knowing he gonna end up getting me in a
yo, I ain't gonna
shootout.
lie, yo, cause that break down the discipline, yo. A lot of niggas don't got discipline, yo. When I set my mind and I set a goal or something in my mind or something that I'm trying to manifest, I ain't got time to be playing, yo. So it's like, to me, with the whole shit about bitches was a distraction. You know what I'm saying? That shit was a distraction.
It took me a long time
I
to
couldn't
grow,
be
I can admit.
distracted. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, all right, that's just like now, to this day, I can say these things, right? I'm not trying to fuck none of these bitches. Like, what they gonna do for me? I got a wife, yo. If I get locked up or I'm sick or something, what the fuck, them bitches ain't, what they gonna do for me?
Right.
That's the way I look at it. And I learned a long time ago, yo, it's something about blocking your blessings. You know what I'm saying? You holding on to this bitch, you fucking her, but you know you got a girl now. You blocking her blessings, you blocking your own blessings. Like, you fucking up your flow of energy about what the fuck you
And
supposed
if
to
you
be doing
put your
with your
dick in a
life.
bitch, not only will it's potentially you can take some disease or some shit in the house, you can take a bad
Energy,
spirit
nigga.
in the
I don't want
house.
that energy. Because
See,
if it's
everything-
that fucking easy, what the fuck I want that for? I need a challenge in my life with anything, so I challenge
I
myself
never
with
liked
trying
challenging
to
That's
bitches.
do
spirit.
right.
That spirit shit real, man.
It
Niggas
is.
think that shit is a
You,
game.
you
That
ever
shit
fuck?
ain't
You
no
ever,
fucking
let's
game.
keep it a band. You ever had sex with a broad, yo? And whatever the fuck she was channeling or the energy she had, yo, you just felt crazy when y'all was
And then a
done?
lot of times it
Like
don't
real
even,
shit.
it don't even
I've
come
had
from
that
her.
happen to me.
It come from all these
I just
niggas
bust
that's
off
fucking
and
her.
felt great. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
There you go. There you go with this
But
bullshit.
serious
Just
though,
saying.
let's talk about what that shit really is. That's a fucking USB port, and your dick is a USB. And both of them, one of them take information, one of them give information, and vice versa, nigga. That's what you doing. You're exchanging energy and information when you having fucking sex. You think it's a game, keep playing with it, and you wonder why your life all fucked up because you fucking this nigga, that nigga, and the same thing with niggas. You fucking this bitch, that bitch.
Made a key.
I always knew what I was doing when I was doing it. Like before I met my wife, I say, with all the shit I done, somebody that's gonna be time enough gonna come along, and that's gonna be a monster. You know what I mean? And she came along. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even a bad thing because the one thing I always give her is she took a nigga to school. You know what I mean?
That's what I say about my first wife, yo. I really wasn't mature enough to be with her. You know what I'm saying?
But why you say that though?
Because I still was looking at everything or whatever. She had a vision to do big shit. I'm like, whatever, man. I'm 20 something. You know what I'm saying? But her vision of doing this and doing that, she would take the money, do this, do that. We grown.
Man, them 20s, man. It's somebody else.
But I wasn't ready yet.
One of y'all was saying this or something like this a couple weeks ago. Like the one that got away. Like Shorty told me when I think I was I was fresh out the military. Started there. No, I was still in the military. No, I was out. But she told me, like, listen, if you ain't gonna put a title on this, I'ma disappear. You ain't gonna see me no more. And
I heard the one
Shorty disappeared.
She disappeared.
She ain't on no social media.
She was like, if you
none of
hustle,
that shit.
If you gonna hustle and you gonna do whatever you gonna do, then I'm gone. And I was like, I love you, but I got shit that I need to do for myself that I know what I want to do.
That's what that one that got away from me told me. You allowed it one more time, it's over.
Yeah, I said
that was on Monday. Thursday, I got locked up.
Damn. I found out where Shorty was at, but you know,
she doing it extremely well.
Her homegirl told me.
Good.
Her homegirl was like, she don't want you to contact her because you're gonna just pop up in her life and fuck everything up.
Let me ask y'all a question: do y'all regret that shit?
But as a man, you gotta take it on the chin,
you can't,
knowing you fucked the bitch life.
To the point that we at now, you cannot go back and try to change nothing.
Yeah,
that's gonna put you on a different timeline.
Right.
You would have been
put me somewhere,
go somewhere else doing something else. I would never change because I got too much knowledge from all the shit in my life that I went through. It made me who I am now. I wouldn't change that for nothing.
I went and saw
wish I'd have went about
Flash.
it a different way.
Hold up, yo. And it speaks. He do the same shit.
He went and fucked up the timeline.
He kept on trying to fix
same
it.
Thing
trying to fix it.
Keep trying to fix it.
Trying to fix it. Until his real self was like, bro,
it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna happen.
Can't do it.
You're gonna still get the same result. It's just
it's called the butterfly effect. That's what it's called.
You know what I'm saying? So just let it go. You know what I mean?
Leave it
like
alone.
I had to learn that because I went through some shit that I know what my lesson in that was. I had to learn how to let shit go. You know what I'm saying? But then, like I said, that come from, let's spin it back to brotherhood. That come from being around your brothers. Because if you a man, you sit around and you talk to your brothers.
You
and
find
it's
out
funny how
unique.
you thinking you going through something. Everybody going through something. Niggas just choose to talk about it.
And the niggas that you don't want to talk to, especially if you're in a serious relationship or a marriage or something like that, you don't talk to the niggas that tell you, man, you should just go ahead and walk, man. Fuck that bitch and all this, that.
No, sometimes you gotta tell.
I would talk to these niggas, and they be like, yo,
depending on who it's coming from. Some niggas need to hear that from like a nigga they know ain't gonna give them no cut.
Yeah.
Cause I just went through that. I don't say no names of who I went through with, but I had to tell them, you don't got no ties. You know what I'm saying? Cause sometimes I know as much as niggas don't want to admit it, a lot of my friends kind of model whatever they got going on with their relationship against mine. When you can't really do that because they don't really know all the intricate workings, the shit that's going on behind the scene that I don't talk about. You know what I mean? So it's like, but if you're in a situation and you don't got no ties to it, my shit is different. Like I couldn't just pack up and say, fuck it, I'm out. Like, I got my kids, I got businesses, I got, you know what I mean? It's like all these things is tangled up in this whole situation. It's not a situation where you just get up. Everybody talk that shit. Until
you
you
be-
win it, you
a
not
lot
gonna
of
never
niggas
understand
are
it.
scared to be in love, man.
That's what I said the other day. What the
if
fuck
you
is
be-
wrong with loving somebody or loving yourself?
if you
If
be
you
a half,
don't love yourself, you can't love nobody anyway.
if you be a glass half full type nigga, you know what I'm saying, you'll never want to change anything anyway, because everything that you go through got a positive outcome somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It might not look like it's positive on the surface, but it
And
spawns
that's
something
because this shit is a
positive.
roller coaster.
You know
And
what
once
I'm
you get
saying?
that
So-
understanding in your life that this is an up and down situation, it never stays the same. You stop expecting, you know what I mean, all these things you want to have, all these dreams of grandeur. And
Two
all
of my
that, nigga. This
father's
is real
favorite
life, nigga.
slogans was "fuck it" and "shit happens."
That's it.
Yeah.
FTS.
If you
Nah,
can't
fuck
change
that
or
shit.
manipulate the situation, fuck it, man. You're gonna stress yourself out.
But that's the
over
thing
some
though, because you,
motherfucker, man.
unless you start learning these lessons, you ain't gonna never learn that you can change any situation.
And
That's
that's
like
why
that
we're
post,
here
you know
to
what I'm
tell
saying?
motherfuckers you get a fresh 24 every
Every fucking
motherfucking
day. You
day.
can do what the
Every
fuck you
Start
want.
over. I don't give a fuck what you done, what you're into, where you flawed at, where you failed at. You still, by the grace of God, you get a fresh 24 to do the shit.
Go do something different.
And that's like you
Going
said
back
on
to
one of your
hold up
posts.
real quick, Rob. Going back to the brotherhood shit. You know, think outside the box. Be the fucking box.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the case, yo. You
And
know what I'm
get,
saying?
get
I
with
can't
some
fit in
niggas
a
that ain't
box.
scared to
Too
fucking
big.
express themselves. That's another thing, man.
Yeah.
Niggas gotta get off of that whole bullshit. Like everything gotta be about something tough. Nigga, no, it don't.
Niggas
Right.
scared to
What-
tell
what-
their girl they
Until
love
you
her.
get older,
They don't want to tell
you
their
get
girl they
older,
love
you
her.
been through enough shit, you start to understand that most of that bullshit
I
that
love
niggas
you.
hold up
Yeah, cool.
and look up
That's
to
what's
is
up. Thank you.
bullshit. It's nigga. Them niggas you think tough, they in that motherfucking cell. Them niggas is crying.
Mhm.
Tats all under their eyes, all of that shit.
Or
Niggas is
moaning.
crying, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Or
I
that
said
moaning.
this.
moaning.
I said this 2 weeks ago. Any nigga that's acting tough around you, that's a bitch ass nigga, because he supposed to be protecting you. Like you not even supposed to see that side of him, because that's gonna bring shit to you, and that's not what you want. That's not
That's
what a
not
man
real
do.
Real man don't want that, man.
The other day, man, you know, and you know, Shorty, she see me as I'm a cool teddy bear guy. You know what I'm saying? But I pull up. Them kids be on some shit because the car already got broken into one time. So they riding around on scooters and shit. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. I go in the back. He said, where you going at? You know what I'm saying? So I go in the back and get the yak because I'm like, I'm about to light these little motherfuckers up, man. Because it ain't going to happen twice.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I still
My
believe
wife
in
been
the
long with me long enough to know.
try
she
by
my
12,
face.
carry
She
by
know the
6.
look on my face when I'm feeling
man.
a certain way. It's just
Yeah.
gonna show.
But as a
I
man,
can't hide that shit if I try.
as a man, you're not gonna sit around your woman that you love and she loves you and y'all on a different level, a different bond. What the fuck you gotta talk tough around her for? I see, dude, but you see, all of us have seen guys do it.
Funny part about that is
Niggas don't even get out and pump gas.
Funny
with a bitch.
part about that is that's what women like. They like that shit. Unless it's not unless it's on some cornball shit you doing too much. But women want to see that every now and then. And
But
they
a lot of
trust
times the
me.
nigga be lying, though, man.
I don't know.
Alright,
I done been through so
these
much in
niggas
my
ain't
life,
gonna
yo.
kill a roach on the wall
I
with a
done been
slip.
through so much in my life, yo. I'm telling you, there's certain situations. I just shake my head, yo, and I just keep it moving, yo. I'm not, because these niggas, you get into that shit, and then it be these same niggas be questioning why they even got where they at to the point that they in now. Because when I'm at your fucking door, you know what I'm saying, and your wife there and all that, nigga, I'm blowing heads off. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not.
Yeah, because
Taking
there's
it
nothing
back.
else to talk about.
That's why I'm not one of them niggas. I can't go weak. You can do everything in life but go backwards, yo. You can slow down, you can pause, you can stop. You know what I mean? You can speed up. You can't go back. So it's like, don't go there unless that's what you say you want to go there. Then
And time is irreparable no matter what people think. You can't get that shit back.
You can't.
It's over. Once it's gone, it's gone. Every second, every minute, every hour, man, it's gone.
But people understand that, man. You know, people rely on words too much. But the reason why each and every one of us sitting here right now is because of the vibration we done gave off
That's
all
it.
our life.
Vibrations
You
and
know what I'm saying?
frequencies. That's all it's about.
And
That's
knowing
all.
how to move.
That's it. Half of the shit is that I just get mad at the kids because they uphold this shit and they put it on a pedestal like it means something. Yo, the older you get, my niggas, shot, stab, hitting the head with bats, your fucking bitch cheat on you, the whole shit. Like, when you get to going through all of these things, nigga, and you still here, you start to realize a lot of that shit you uphold and you think is the shit is bullshit. Nigga.
A real man,
me,
the
bullshit.
only thing he takes serious is he just want to protect what he got.
That's it.
That's either his woman, his kids.
This is the thing though. When you walk in the room, other niggas know what you're about by your vibration. That's where you gonna get some dudes is just who the fuck is this dude, and the other ones gonna be like, I want to talk to this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's how you weed them out.
You weed them out.
You know what I'm saying? Because he the one. That's
I'm
how
the type
you
of
weed
dude.
them out.
I go in any room, I'm gonna feel it out. If I don't know anybody, I'm gonna just sit back and play my position. I ain't gonna jump out there. Hey, now you look like a clown. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, that's
I will
attention
come
seeking,
in like, hey, what's
which
up,
is
man?
a female.
I don't need
what's up,
attention.
brother?
I got
Female
my mother and father allowed me
dick.
enough. So,
Tender
you know what I
dick.
mean? I had enough attention when I was little, man. I ain't need nobody to pick me up.
Attention seeking is tender dick.
Speaking of tender dick, the Tender Dick Award this week goes to Steve Harvey.
Oh,
man, fuck yeah. Think like a man. Think like a tender dick.
Listen, man.
Nigga
The
biggest simp
nothing.
in the game.
Fuck out.
Biggest simp.
The biggest simp.
You
You
bitch used to
married.
fuck Guy Fisher.
Yeah.
She used to
Man,
fuck all the hustlers.
The chick she
And his
fucked
daughter
with-
on the same shit.
Yeah, the chick that he fucking with now, she put him on ice. Nigga,
She
you
told
ain't got
him you
enough
ain't
money
got
yet.
enough money.
And he went and got his bag up and came back. You know what I mean?
But
He
fuck
was
what? That's the type of
cornball.
bitch you supposed to stick your dick in her mouth, and bust off in her face, and get up and holler at her.
And she don't.
Fuck
And
that
she don't even.
Right.
And
Yeah.
she don't even.
Right. She ain't even man.
Bust off in that bitch
Bust
face.
off in her
Crazy.
face,
Be
get
like,
it in
I'm
her
out.
hair, and
I'm
then
out of here.
For knowing what she want?
No,
only,
Come back?
no.
not only
Because he still
is
carried that
Steve
grudge.
It ain't
Harvey
about her, it's
got
about
the Tender
him.
Dick Award of the week.
You might want it.
That's
We
what I'm
gotta
saying. He
give
wanted
Steve
it.
Harvey
But
a
that's
big
some tender
get the
dick
fuck
shit.
out.
out of here.
Yeah, fuck out of here, Steve.
Fuck
Steve
out of here,
Harvey,
Steve.
the big
Get out of
fuck
here.
outta
And
here.
I hope you see this shit one day.
Yes,
Cat Williams
please.
funnier than you.
Please,
Yeah.
man. Your wife only fucking with you because of what the fuck you can provide
That's
her,
it.
my guy.
And
She
Corey
don't
Holcomb
fuck
threw
with
it
you.
out there on him like, yeah, that nigga couldn't be one of the show enough comedians on the Kings of Con because he wasn't funny enough.
No.
He had to be a host. A host ain't, come
He
on.
tell you in so many words. Them niggas was killing so much. When it came up time to be the host, he jumped on the host shit.
Or he wouldn't have been
It's all
part of
good
it.
because I'm not gonna sit and talk about no grown ass man. But at the end of the day, how can he give advice about shit?
Anybody relationship.
Fuck out.
All his relationships failed.
None of his
You chased the
relationships
whore.
was the
He
shit.
was not thinking like a man. He was thinking like a tender dick.
So before we get out of here, Steve Harvey, you got the Tender Dick Award.
Fuck out of here.
And we're going to end it on a big get the fuck
Fuck
out
outta
of
here.
here. Been the Bro Show. Love y'all.
Happy birthday to my brother Herb, man.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday,
happy
Herb.
birthday, Herb.
Shout
I
out to
shouted
Herb.
him out earlier.
That's my guy.
Have a good time. I know he probably drunk by now.
Oh, they
Probably
said
sitting up. I
They
ain't gonna
said he
say
having
where
something
he at.
on Wayne
Yeah,
Kelly's
I'm about to
tonight.
go
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. You tell where the nigga gonna be at. He might have just murked somebody.